want to talk about something else that regards big technology, social media in particular. We are seeing Facebook remove some political ads, some of President Trump's election ads on Facebook because it said those ads violated its policies. Twitter flagging another video that President Trump had tweeted saying it is misleading and manipulated media. Dan Howley, after sort of flirting with getting into the fray on this stuff, it seems like these companies are now fully in it.
Yeah, for Facebook, it's, this isn't something new as far as taking down Trump's ads or Trump campaign related ads. They've done this previously when there was talk before about mail-in ballots, things along those lines. This really is kind of related to that Antifa symbol, supposed Antifa symbol. But as scholars point out, it was a logo, an upside down red triangle that was used for political prisoners by the Nazis. So you tend to not want that on your social network. And since it was an advertisement, obviously Facebook made the move to take it down, supporting hate groups. That's kind of against their deal there. Twitter, obviously has been the big one that's been kind of going out and hitting on Trump's comments themselves. Facebook has not been taking those down, only just working on ads. But, it looks like this is something that's kind of reached a point of no return as far as these social media companies go. I know in the Twitter also removed a video or marked a video for manipulated media that Trump had sent out showing two babies hugging each other, basically saying that one of the babies was racist and chasing the other baby who was black, and then saying that it was a fake CNN hit. Obviously, that's completely fake and ridiculous and quite frankly disgusting. And so Twitter made the move to take that down. So these social media companies are going to continue to come under fire, though, regardless. But I think, trying to clean up their networks is something that they need to do on their own.
Dan, I'm curious, though, and that it was a fake video with the CNN banners on it that you're referring to with Twitter. A million years ago, HBO had a show called Not Necessarily the News, and they would manipulate sound bites from politicians in ways that were very funny. Will we see the Twitter move against or Facebook against things which are intended to be comical, but are crossing lines that today are no longer acceptable?
Right. And that's actually a good question, and something that Mark Zuckerberg had brought up before about satire and the distinction between satire from a source like, for instance, The Onion, well-known satire newspaper and website, versus something that would come from the president. And I think that really is the platform's decision. I think common sense would tell you that if it's coming from the supposed leader of the free world, they wouldn't be putting out comedy sketches or things like that. They would be putting out more substantive content, whereas The Onion would just put out what they do through satire. I think that's really where you can make those kinds of distinctions. But again, it's something that Mark Zuckerberg had brought up, and why they allow or continue to allow things like Trump's when the looting starts, the shooting starts piece goes up, because they feel that they would be better off allowing the politicians to speak for themselves, and then for readers to make the distinction as to whether or not what the politicians are saying is right or wrong.
Hey guys, I have to admit, when I saw them manipulated, I had seen the original viral video. Millions of people had seen it. It was very cute and even heartwarming. I laughed when I saw the manipulated video because it was so ridiculous. It was like pretending they were CNN with a chyron thing that says racist baby chases black baby, probably a Trump supporter. I mean, if I had seen that not in Trump's feed, I would have thought it was a joke, because it seemed like a joke. So Twitter does have its hands full here. I would like to note that so far Twitter has only tagged a grand total of 3 Trump tweets, and they've just taken down 1 Trump ad on Facebook. That's not a lot, and it does make me wonder, are they watching other well-known people and planning to do the same thing? Or are they really just focusing on Trump because he's so outrageous? I don't know the answer, but we'll know more in a few months, I guess.
I believe they have taken down some things from leaders from other nations, politicians from other nations. So that's something to note as well.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.